After 40, many women notice something quietly unsettling. Not overnight, not dramatically, but slowly. The body begins to feel different. The belly softens. Energy doesn't stretch as far through the day. The routines that once worked don't seem to respond the same way. You may still be eating carefully, still moving your body, still trying to do the right things. And yet, results feel harder to reach. This can create a quiet worry, a sense that something inside has shifted, and no one ever really explained why. Not your doctor, not the advice you followed for years. For many women, this begins before menopause officially arrives. Periods may still be regular. Life may look the same on the outside, but internally, the body is already transitioning. This stage is called perimenopause, the years leading up to menopause, and research shows it often begins in the early 40s. Hormones like estrogen don't drop all at once. They fluctuate, and those fluctuations quietly influence metabolism, fat storage, energy, recovery. So when the belly changes, when fat seems to appear more easily, when effort doesn't match results, this isn't failure. Your body isn't working against you. It's adapting to internal changes you were never taught to recognize. And that understanding matters. Because once you stop blaming yourself, you can finally start working with your body instead of pushing against it. So here's a question to hold on to as we continue. What if these changes after 40, especially during the menopausal transition, aren't something to fight, but something to understand? Comment below if you've noticed any of these changes, even before menopause. We love reading your stories. We read and reply to every single comment. Now, without any ado, let's start with number 5. Change number 5, slower metabolism. One of the first changes women notice after 40 is a slower metabolism, even if your eating and exercise habits haven't changed. Your body starts burning calories more carefully. Research shows metabolism naturally declines by about 2 to 5% per decade after age 40. This isn't about willpower. It's biology. Muscle mass slowly decreases, and with less muscle, your body burns fewer calories even at rest. Hormones play a role too. Estrogen levels fluctuate as women approach menopause. Lower estrogen can reduce energy expenditure and increase fat storage, especially around the belly. Cortisol, the stress hormone, may also rise slightly, making weight loss more stubborn. Daily life might look like this. Foods you used to eat without gaining weight now seem to stick around. Energy dips appear sooner in the day. Belly fat becomes harder to lose, even with regular exercise. The good news? Understanding this change allows you to work with your body, not against it. Small adjustments can help your metabolism work more efficiently. Light strength training, moving more throughout the day, supporting hormones with balanced nutrition. Ask yourself, have you noticed that even small changes in routine affect your weight more than before? If yes, you're noticing a natural shift in metabolism after 40. Recognizing it is the first step to addressing it safely and effectively. Change number 4. Hormonal fluctuations that affect belly fat. After 40, another major change quietly begins to affect your body. Hormonal fluctuation. Estrogen and progesterone levels start to shift gradually over the years. Research shows lower estrogen can increase fat storage around the abdomen, making belly fat feel more stubborn. It's not just estrogen. Insulin sensitivity may decrease slightly, making it easier to store calories as fat instead of burning them. Cortisol may also rise in response to everyday stress, encouraging fat accumulation around the belly. Daily life signs include clothes fit differently, even if your weight hasn't changed. Energy dips, especially in the afternoon. Belly feels softer, even though your habits are consistent. These changes can feel frustrating, like your body is working against you, but it isn't. Simple strategies can help. Support blood sugar balance. Manage stress with gentle routines or mindfulness. Add light strength or resistance exercises. Ask yourself, have you noticed changes in your waistline even though your diet hasn't changed? It's not your fault. It's biology. Once you understand it, you can take small, effective steps to support metabolism and hormones after 40. Change number 3. Muscle loss and slower metabolism. Muscle mass naturally declines after 40, a process called sarcopenia. Even if your activity hasn't changed, the body loses small amounts of muscle each year. Research shows women can lose around 3 to 5% of muscle per decade if it isn't actively maintained. Less muscle means a slower metabolism. Why? Muscle burns calories even at rest. Why this matters for belly fat and weight management. With less muscle, your body burns fewer calories daily. Even small changes in calorie use make fat storage easier, especially around the waist. The good news? Muscle loss isn't inevitable. Gentle strength training, bodyweight exercises, or simple resistance movements can maintain and rebuild lean muscle after 40. The key: consistency over intensity. Small daily movements that activate muscles can keep metabolism active, improve energy, support belly fat loss. Ask yourself, have you noticed your clothes fitting differently, even if your diet hasn't changed? Understanding the connection between muscle mass, metabolism, and belly fat is critical. These changes aren't failure. They're biology. With the right habits, you can work with your body to maintain strength, energy, and metabolic health. Comment below if this resonates. We love hearing your experiences. Like this video if it helped. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple ways to support your body after 40. Change number 2. Slower recovery and energy dips. After 40, your energy dips more easily and recovery takes longer. Hormonal changes, especially declines in estrogen, affect energy regulation and muscle recovery. Daily life signs. Fatigue creeps in earlier. Workouts leave you drained. Simple tasks feel heavier physically and mentally. Small intentional habits can improve energy naturally. gentle stretching, or mobility work daily. Short bouts of low-impact movement spread throughout the day. Ask yourself, have even minor activities left you feeling drained? It's not laziness. It's biology adjusting to hormonal and metabolic changes. Small, consistent steps can help restore energy, support metabolism, and reduce stubborn belly fat, all without extreme workouts or diets. Change number 1. Energy regulation and insulin sensitivity changes. The final change many women notice is a shift in how the body uses energy and responds to insulin. As estrogen declines during perimenopause and menopause, insulin sensitivity decreases. This means sugar is used less efficiently for energy, and more can be stored as fat, often around the belly. Signs you may notice: blood sugar dips, sudden cravings, energy slumps. Meals that once kept you full leave you hungry sooner. Weight gain appears even if diet and activity haven't changed. Small adjustments can help. Spread protein evenly across meals to stabilize blood sugar. Include fiber-rich foods to slow glucose absorption. Add light movement after meals to improve insulin sensitivity. Ask yourself, have you noticed sudden cravings or energy drops that weren't there before? Now that we've covered the 5 key changes after 40, it's time to shift perspective. Instead of seeing these changes as problems or failures, think of them as signals. Your body telling you what it needs to function well. Metabolism, hormones, and energy regulation haven't stopped working. They just respond differently. Small, consistent habits can help your body use energy efficiently, support stable blood sugar, reduce stubborn belly fat. It's not about extreme diets or intense exercise. It's about working with your body, not against it. Comment below. We love hearing your experiences. Like this video if it helped. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more simple, practical ways to support your body at this stage of life.